This March, the Environmental Protection Agency finalized new tailpipe emission standards for vehicles manufactured between 2027 and 2032. And that regulation will require all new cars and trucks sold in the United States to meet the most stringent emission standards in history. Standards that none of today's gas, diesel, or traditional hybrid vehicles can meet on their own. Now, despite that directly impacting the future of automobiles and consumer choice, many Americans are totally unaware of this new regulation. The policy, which could drastically reduce the availability of new gas vehicles, is going to go into effect unless it's overturned by a Congressional Review Act. And joining us today to talk about this is Chet Thompson, President and CEO of American Fuel and Petrochemical Manufacturers. And Chet, thanks for being with us today. So tell us more about the EPA's new tailpipe emission standards for new vehicles manufactured during those years.
Yeah. Well, Pete, it wouldn't be normal for me to talk about emission standards. It's, not the sexiest topic to talk about it, except in this case, these standards are intentionally designed to be so stringent as to force all new cars and trucks to be electric. Put another way, this rule is designed to, in essence, ban the ability to people to buy new gas or diesel power cars and trucks in this country. These rules will phase in, taking full effect in 8 years, and it's dramatic, and it's going to really change people's lives. It's going to impact our economy, and it's going to have major implications for our national security. And Pete, so few people know this is happening, and that's why it's so important for us to talk about it.
So, Chet, will these new regulations impact existing vehicles?
Well, the good news is if you have a current car that runs on gas or diesel, you're fine. It won't impact that. You can run those cars for as long as you want. This will only impact new cars, but it's impacting new car purchasers today. Today, right now, new gas and diesel cars are more expensive than they otherwise would be. And over the course of the next coming years, your consumers are going to find less and less options available to them.
What are some of the potential downsides of this regulation on consumers?
Well, I would say the biggest downside is, consumer choice is going to be restricted. Today there are some 900 models of gas and, trucks and cars and trucks that people can choose from. Those choices are going to, in essence, go away, Pete. And so it's a real big impact on folks. Electric cars are more expensive. They have range issues, doesn't meet everybody's lifestyle. And so it's going to impact people. Most people in this country, their cars are their first or second, most cherished possession, or at least their second most expensive possession. And politicians in Washington shouldn't be deciding what car you get to buy.
And Chet, can you share what's happening now to stop or slow down these regulations? And what role does Congress play in all this?
Well, the regs are out, so they're going to take effect unless somebody steps in. And, Congress, over the course of the next few weeks, they're going to have an opportunity to weigh in. They have the ability to pass a resolution, Pete, that will stop these new regs in their track. So, we're hoping that your viewers reach out to, policymakers and urge them to support this resolution that would stop these new regulations, this new EV mandate, ICE gas car bans, stop them in their tracks.
Well, Chet, if somebody's watching this and they'd like some more information, where can they go?
Well, we urge people to go to our website, don'tbanourcars.com. There, Pete, you can find out about this regulation, the impact it's going to have on consumers, our nation, national security. And the site will also help people direct them to how they can have their voices heard.
All right, Chet, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Pete, for having me. Appreciate it.